Hi there, it's Margot, professional tarot card reader. I've been reading cards for 27 plus years, and every now and again I like to do a video and put it on my social media for people who are interested in learning tarot or just are generally interested in looking at tarot cards and reading tarot cards. So today I am going to talk about the direction of reading tarot cards. And a lot of times when we are dealing with a very common reading with the three cards, we just choose at random after we fan our cards out and we choose three cards at random and we lay them one, two, three. Most of us have a tendency to read from left to right, like past, current, and future. But the way I developed my readings over the years, I like people to be open to changing that up a bit. And depending on the question that's being asked, of course, is you don't have to be confined to reading from left to right. Go where your eye takes you. And here we have a major arcana with the tower, a page of cups who's reversed, and the five of cups, which is upright. So right now, my I'm really drawn to the center, the figure, simply because one, it's a person, and court cards generally represent someone in the reading, whether it's a client themselves or whether it's somebody in the client's life. I get really drawn to the people in the reading. I look at the minor arcana, like, or the pips, like the five of cups, and that just tells me like some of the minor things that are going on in this person's life. But when I see the major arcana, I look at this as perhaps a lesson learned or a lesson missed. So let's just read this reading, and it's three cards, so it's just an energy reading, and I'm going to keep it simple. I mean, we could talk for hours about the meanings of each card, so let's just keep it simple. So I'm drawn to this person, and it's reversed, and when I see a reverse cards, I just look at it as another layer of energy. I don't necessarily see it as the opposite. And look at the cup. He's holding and I'm assuming it's a he, just for, or I could say they. So they're holding the lid of this cup, and it seems to be letting out this flow. And we know that cups are a water element sign, and which denotes our intuition and our feelings and our emotions and how we relate to people. And notice that the flesh color of that stream of emotions that's being led out by this vessel. And cups hold water, they hold emotion, they hold feeling, they hold wine, they hold a lot of things. And it's being dumped because it's reversed first of all, and it's reversed, so it's going down. So everything is flowing out. So it tells me of a young person who is really overwhelmed by their emotions and they want to talk about their emotions and they're not sure how to handle them. And it could do with a popularity, maybe fitting into a crowd, maybe getting some attention. Maybe they don't feel that they're being received well by some leader of a group, like a popular person. We see somebody who's in the center here. Look at the vegetation, how it separates a one person. It's upright. Cups are relations, so that it's like a group and somebody's at the center of it. Is this person making this person feel bad, Or are they feeling bad because of somebody who is popular? Are they trying to fit in a group? Now, this I mentioned before is a major arcana. I see these two really tying together. First of all, they're in the same, like they're side by side, they're in the same suit. But here we have a major arcana, which is to me is like a karma card. It's a lesson learned or a lesson missed or something that has to be learned in this situation. And this may be, it's number 16 of the major arcana. So it really does relate to the number 6 up a level. 6 is a number of harmony if you just think of a hexagon. And this is a lesson that somebody is going through. It's a breaking down of structures. It's things that are not the same again. So perhaps this person is, you know, their friendships are changing. Their friendships are breaking down, and perhaps it's a good thing, and it's actually sad, but it's something that a young person has to learn. Um, Friendships don't always last forever, and it gives way to new friendships. It gives way to learning something about ourselves and why this is happening. Self-reflection is a wonderful thing for a young person to learn. And I'm just keeping this very short just for the sake of a video. But this is the point of this is a direction, and it's just being open to what direction are you being drawn to read the cards. It's not necessarily left to right or right to left. I was drawn to the center figure, and because these are the same suit, I've read these together and then brought in this card as perhaps a lesson learned or a mystery solved because it's a major arcana. So when you're reading cards, just be open to what direction are you being pulled to read the cards. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do have a blog on the web. It's www.margostarot.com. The link is in my bio, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And till next time, bye.